Hello, my friends. Hey, Lexi. Where do you come from? Africa. Hey, there comes Amigo.
Hey, my friends. Hello, amigos. They told me about a conference for Christian schools that was taking place here in town.
Did you dress like that?
What?
I mean,
well, come on, guys. You're in South Florida. You look so stiff like that coming to a conference.
yeah, we came to a serious conference. I came from Europe, Hungary.
Yeah.
Or you?
Oh, well, Africa.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about America, okay? This place, you come for vacation, not to work. Right? I mean, we Latinos, I come from Guatemala, we come to Miami all the time. Every other weekend, we come shopping. And it's great to come here on vacation, so come on, loosen up, relax. Flip-flops, shorts. This thing I'm wearing is called, it's a guayabera, but the Cuban version for this in Miami is the cubavera. So you gotta get one of these, you know? It's great to hang around here.
We've got a lot today.
Yeah, so what did you come here to learn about?
Not to dress up exactly. I really want to learn. I want to share about what God is doing in Christian schools around the world. You say you were coming from Africa?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Well, what's going on in Africa?
Well, Africa, you know, even though I'm looking a little pale for an African, if you go and look at that slide, you know, well, before we get to that slide was before the continental drift. And if you just stay on that slide, the Human Genome Project, which I'm sure you're familiar with, tells us that all the DNA of the entire world started in Africa. So you could be Chinese, European, Asian, that is Chinese.
And even as
yeah.
white
So
as
you could come out of Africa and before continental drift, in fact, the United States, India, China, Europe, even Japan there to Madagascar, all fitted onto the African continent. That's a realistic size comparison. But the most exciting thing about Africa at this time is that it's seeing unprecedented growth in Christian education, in huge numbers. In unity, there's 2 languages in Africa. On the next slide, the one language is in blue is French, and then the rest is English, and there are 2 countries with Portuguese. So you have tremendous unity of language on the African continent. And the education systems are in those 2 main languages. So you've got about 52 countries, sovereign countries, with common languages, seeing unprecedented growth. We've got in Congo something like 18,500 Christian schools, 5.5 million children. If you take the Sahel region, Niger, and Chad and Mali, you're looking at hundreds of Christian schools. A country like Burkina Faso, 600 Christian schools in a Muslim country, all wanting quality Christian education. Not so long ago, I've been really privileged to be part of 2 large meetings of Africans coming from 35 different nations to roundtable gatherings in southern Africa. 140 delegates from 35 nations, all wanting to know how do we lead productive associations in our countries that will take us to quality Christian education. In fact, my school in South Africa I had a teacher whose grandparents taught this man that you'll see on the screen next. And he was at a Christian school from age 7 to age 18. Not many people know that, but he bears testimony to that. Great story.
You and I have a lot in common because we also have a president in my country who's a Christian school graduate. His name is Jimmy Morales. He just got elected last year, and it's unbelievable. I mean, that a Christian school graduate is now a president of the country. And you know what? I had the privilege to have him in my classroom in the Christian school where I work before what I'm doing right now. But
yeah,
you and I have other things in common, you know? You and I have another things in common. I really like you because, you know what? We both were colonized by this guy.
Well, that's not exactly true because our countries in Eastern Europe were also colonized by the Russians. So we lived in the Soviet Union, in the bloc of the Eastern Bloc, and they actually closed thousands of Christian schools. But praise God, in 1989, due to the changes, a new door opened for Christian schooling. And that's what we see the blessings of today. So I get to work in Europe. I praise God for the many opportunities we had. We see new schools, Christian schools opening every year. And we work in 13 languages. That's a bit of a challenge, but it's also a great opportunity. We see that this global gathering and coming together and partnership in Christian school education is really bringing about a change. And that's the reason why we are here today. This is so meaningful to me. We also do Christian student leadership conferences, and that brings together 18 countries. And there's another event that we do, an international leadership, school leadership conference just like this, that is actually scheduled for March, and we already have 24 countries represented in that conference. So that's beautiful how God is bringing together His people and uses these gatherings to encourage one another. And He gives us the ability to see a glimpse of what He's doing globally in reaching and preparing young generation for His kingdom work.
It's incredible how these Christian school leaders are coming together. You know, that is happening also in Latin America. We just held these two gatherings of leaders that are coming from all over the place. I mean, 200 people in Panama, over 160 last year in Cartagena, coming together and just wanted to do things together because of the cause of Christian school education. It's exciting, really, to see those things happening. And, you know, in this conference also, they tell me that there are 700 people here in this room, just gathered from all over the US and the different countries that are coming together here.
And we appreciate that Christians are migrating, Christianity migrates, we just heard. And we are praying for quick migration back to Europe and other parts of the globe. Thank you for praying for that.
Look, I'm in America now, and I know I've got to tweak my audience sizes to get around fake news.
Thank you.